I'm not trying to be loud. I will get loud. This is like loud, right? Like it's even getting louder. How about now? Yeah, it's like I'm super loud. Yeah, I'm just being quiet on purpose. um, so today is I the person who I had the conversation with is here, so it's a little bit harder for me to like tell you the story because in theory the person is here, so it's like I'm recounting it with them. Last night I had a conversation with another streamer on their stream, and I like spent the last couple weeks, couple yeah, about a couple weeks. I was gonna say months, but a couple weeks, just really thinking about like how I approach streaming and how I approach my thought process, what I approach with my content, what I approach with how I discuss ideas. Because, I'm always, I'm so prepped up and ready for a debate, but like, I really felt like it was hard for me to get the engine going. And when it comes to, here, you know me, I'm ready to pop off whenever anything go happening. But like I didn't have that. I didn't know myself during that conversation. Like it felt like I was talking from a very like knowable source, but like half of me was like, yo, I'm so full of shit. And I couldn't figure out why. So like in the middle of talking with this person, I would trip up and I'd be like, oh, I can't keep my train of thought. And I was just so confused. Hey, appreciate you joining the stream, brother. Welcome. You're here. I was just talking about just so I've been taking time off trying to like figure out. That's why I haven't been on. Thank you, yo. YouTube is popping right now, so whoever's kicking with that YouTube, yo, like, oh, I appreciate the hell out of you, yo. My YouTube is like getting traction and regular viewers. So to y'all, I want to give a special shout out. I didn't think that was gonna happen so soon. Um, yeah, no, I just had a major like identity crisis. I couldn't. I don't know how to like. I felt like I was being like out of body so far as I've been streaming thus far. Like I'm honest, when I come on here, I snap into my like personality, and I wasn't feeling like I couldn't tell who I was. Like I couldn't get to the core of like why I was making this content. And then just a couple minutes ago, I was just thinking about it like, yo, what is the majority of my content? What do you gain from it? Do you understand my thought process? Do you understand why I'm covering the topics that I'm covering? Do you understand why I do it the way that I do it? Like, do I have that connection with my audience yet? And it's been growing, so I'm very appreciative of that. It's grown enough that like I don't have to really worry about it for a hot ass minute. um I just had this very like an epiphany, but like it was like an introspective one. I just learned to look inside myself, and you're wondering like, isn't this politics and shit? And I'm like, yeah, but life issues. Say it in the description. Don't play with me like that. Say it in the fucking description. Don't play with me like that. I was thinking like, yo, am I really ready to say that these views that I have are on the spectrum of being live? Should I really be out there like that? Should I really be doing that? Should I really be streaming like unprepared? Hey, Denny. Should I really be streaming unprepared? Should I really be like like it's like a Josh, hey. It's like a worry, a constant fear that I have. I'm streaming with what purpose? What do people gain from my content? Are they hanging out with me? Are they here to learn something? Do they like the way I express stories or whatever? And it's like I feel so much more natural when I'm with my friends, and I'm chilling, and I just say random shit out my mouth, and like it'll start a story or whatever, or we'll be sharing shit and it just feels like a vibe that I can continuously talk through. But like being here, I always feel like I'm not myself. Like this is not the this here now me is the me. Like I want to spend fucking 24, sometimes I want to spend 30, 35 minutes just talking some bullshit. Like yo, like how like people are filthy. Like I like yo, I can show you Facebook threads. Like we can just shit on people together. But like also that like I couldn't confront that with y'all. I'm too worried about the viewer count. I'm too worried about subs. I'm too worried about oh shit, I gotta get 75 average viewers. Well, fuck me. How the hell am I gonna do something like that? And it just it was so compounding and it was like unfulfilling. And today I was just like, yo, you know it's your stream, bro. Nobody owns this but me. I mean, until I play something DMCAable, or I piss off somebody else and like Hez is mad at me for something. Um, I could not, for the life of me. Oh Jesus, I could not for the life of me figure out like what am I doing? What is the point of this stream? Like, why haven't you thrown a poetry thing in there? You good at poetry, right? Oh, because I like to talk politics on here. I like to talk life issues, you know, black, white, race, segregation. What's up with the reparations? I need my check, bro. Where's my stimmy? Like, I need all of that. And I was so afraid to think that like, okay, people like if you're gonna be there, you gotta know what you're talking about. You gotta know what you're discussing. You can't make mistakes. You know, you have to be this perfect individual. So then I start copying and impressioning like other streamers to like get into the rhythm. Like, okay, that's how you do facial expressions. That's what catches my eye. So I'll try to do the same thing. And at the end of the day, I just realized like nobody owns this but me. I could tank the stream if I wanted to. I could quit. Like I don't owe anyone anything, including myself. Like if I want to talk to you about like shit, I'm really depressed and this is the suicidal shit I got on my head, like that I can do that. I can be honest here. And then I looked back at my content and I was like, I was being honest, but I was like stun locked on the idea of I have to just continue to do that. The most pop, it's like Black said. I do that shit once and it pop. I'm gonna have to keep doing that. Like, yeah, I know y'all got your plans, y'all got your formulas, but that shit just don't work for me because you do that shit once and it pop. You gotta keep doing that, and I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I fear a day where I have 24 viewers and it all of a sudden drops to 3. Like I fear these days. And I'm putting that pressure on myself. And I'm literally here, 2021, schools ain't really open. Damn, I didn't really prep myself to have like a list of things in my resume that I could get massive amounts of jobs with. So like job scarcity is a thing, money's running low. Like am I doing this because I want money? Because then you're never going to be successful because you're always going to want more. And that's definitely not why I'm doing it. So whose fault is it? Who's at fault here? Who's at fault for what you can't like you're afraid to what tell people these things? Bro, you over here like saying you're gonna punch Candace Owens. Like you can't be really afraid of shit. You really can't be. And sometimes I get into that shell, that ball that makes me like, yo, nobody likes me. Nobody likes me. Because if you do, you like this facet of me that I've given you without showing you the whole picture. You wouldn't like the whole picture. And it's damning to me. Like it's damning to me how much I compare myself to other people. It's damning how like how just like I don't have my perfect life to feel good about. I'm still at home. I'm hoping to aspire to something so it doesn't feel like I wasted 35 years and now the clock's halfway gone. I talk about going into politics and actually being a politician. But like do people give a shit? Like if you're like honest, do people do people Do people like want to care? Like, I see the most evil of politicians getting elected, just getting elected, not like re-election, even re-election, but getting elected after showing you are not stable to be here. Fucking woman bringing guns to Congress, like, what kind of dick move is that? Like, who do you think you are? Oh, I'm bringing a gun to Congress, but my niggas is locked up because they gotta carry you. You think it's fun for us? You think it's great? You think we ready to you think we happy to load up every morning? You you really think that? Like, you really think that? You really think that is the best representation of this country? And I'm afraid to do it because if I fail, that's the end of the road. I won't have another shot. I won't make it. I'll just cruise by on my very nice intellect and how I phrase my words to sound smart. And at the end of the day, I'll be fucking 50 and no fam. Like, I stack these fears up. See, like, I stack these fears up. And it's stemming from here. So my problem was like, maybe I don't like streaming on Twitch. Maybe I like just making the content I used to make, which were just pieces. I would like record a piece and no rehearsal, whatever. I would just have the topic and then my reaction to it, and I would try to put it. But I had like I could do takes, you know. If I slurred a word, I could just stop. I could edit out the pauses. Here it's like I gotta keep your attention, but when I keep your attention, I'm worried now, why aren't I keeping other people's attention? So it starts stacking up. And then all of a sudden I feel afraid to like be like, yay, 5 people, awesome. But I will go and tell other streamers, don't have that fear. And then they don't. And then they like blow up or like they get, and I'd be sitting there like, damn, you're not gonna shout me out. I really helped you. I really did that. Damn, you like, and I shouldn't feel like that. Now, that doesn't happen all the time, of course. I've grown out of that as of late, like really late, like 2017 or so. So I'm just bringing the example of what my mind thinks about. So no, like I don't do that now, but like I used to. But I used to, and that shit bothers me. Like, why am I here? What do I want to talk about today? I mean, I got my topics, but like, can we chat? Can we talk? Like I want to do this during a fucking game that I don't have to sit there and be focused on. Like, yo, he's on me. He's on me. He's on me. He's on me. Like, how many times a day am I gonna hear, yo, one more, one more? Like, I was playing Deus Ex Human Revolution on this stream and I stopped because I was like, that's, I could play that game when I have 12,000 people in the chat because people probably never played it or they played it and they really like it and they want to see how difficult it is. They remember it was a headache to play. The shit was annoying, but it had a super great story. So they're going to stay because it relates to the type of content that I talk about how the world will eventually end up. But like, no, I got to keep their attention. They got to stay for at least half an hour. I want somebody to stay for the whole stream. Yo, sometimes I will see my numbers dip and then jump back up and then dip. And I'm like, yo, why are people coming in and then leaving? And my dumbass says, yo, Marquise, you're here for 3 hours. They're here for maybe 15 minutes. They got shit to do. I'm trying to play COD Mobile. What up? What up with it? Bro, I want to show you. Yo, I'm going to figure it out. I'm gonna play COD Mobile on this stream. And y'all gonna see, like y'all gonna see me flex. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm nice on the screen. No way. I'm nice on the screen. I'm afraid, man. It feels like if I don't stream, I let people down. I feel like there's mad heads that fly in here, probably want to follow, probably want to subscribe, but like I'm so infrequent with it. So they gotta watch the clips on the YouTube. I don't have that big a voice or presence on Twitter, so they're not there for my shit takes. Like, And the problem with these numbers just gets worse and worse and worse. And I really can't like talk about it, but I'm doing it right now, so I'm a little bothered as to how I'm able to do that. It's like I trust y'all, but I trust more. And I want more to come here and feel like, yo, I could type in the chat. The shit might be poggers at one point, but like I could type in the chat, he gonna talk to me. Like, yeah, yeah. I just, I never, I never understood why that is. Like, why do I have that about me? What like shitty ass rejection have I faced that's making me think that that's the way I should think? That's what's crazy to me because if you know me, if you like know me, you know I'm good with people. This shit is predictable. I'm right literally 100% of the time. Uh, and there's just like, it sucks that I never am wrong. It really sucks that I'm never am wrong about people's moves. But like, why am I able to help other people and literally not just do the same thing that I do? Now, I've seen that meme before, so no, we're not repeating that. Eyes. Oh, my eyes look horrible. What is this? It's the glasses. It's the glasses. I'm not used to seeing the glasses on my face. These are UV glasses. These are not real like glasses, so I know my eyesight's fucking crystal clear. But yeah, like yo, like that was my thought. That was my thought this day. And it's been that thought for a while. Cause sometimes I'll really I told Danny, you here. I told Danny Rocket, yeah, y'all know, hit the follows on everybody's until the chat get too big and you don't care no more. I told Danny, like, yo, sometimes I'll be sitting on a computer for 6 hours playing a game. Damn, I could have streamed. Damn, I could have streamed. Like, why didn't I just turn on the camera? Because you got to get into it. You got to bring up the effort because you know that people want to engage with said streamer. They want an experience. That's why they click on your stream and that's why they stay. They have fun enjoying watching you. You know, I'm fucking stupid at times, but like, you really are listening to like a low key professor. Like, until I start like really going off with shit and it's like, damn, this shit funny, Keck W like in the chat. But like, I don't I don't know who I'm gravitating towards because as much as I see political streamers, I see like cool dudes. I even see trans people, trans leftists, like create like big ass community. That's it. It's a much a difference in quality, like the outside shots. It don't because people pay me the right fucking amount. That's why. Sorry. So yeah, why don't we just stream? Why don't you just find like you're on your computer? You can edit some days, you can stream some days. That'll give you a literal schedule. You could get work done because I got to show up to work to stream, and today's Tuesday, and that's photo edit day. So now we're gonna do photo edit day, and the people who want to come for photo editing come, and maybe a couple of the politic people stay around. But like, I don't have an audience that big to think that I could split them in 2 days. You guys are here, and you might be fucking bored. I don't know. But in theory, I shouldn't care because the advice I gave to Mickey last night. Do it for you. Do it for you. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses for the PlayStation 2 so many times. I played what was that game for the GameCube? It was like you move the dragons and it was like an RPG fucking game. Shit, let's look that up. Let's look that up. Oh, the Falsebound Kingdom. Falsebound Kingdom, yeah. Yeah, I played Falsebound Kingdom like a lot. That shit was fire. I tell you what, we'll start the stream with that. We'll start with just looking at Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom. But yo, like y'all don't y'all don't know me. Like y'all don't really know me. And I want you to get to know me. And if you feel like you don't want to be here after that, then oops, me no care. Me no care. I love this world, man. I love this world so fucking much. There's just so much I do not show people. There's so much I could do, and I just want it to make sense, man. Like, what am I nervous about? Like, I'm telling people I'm running for mayor. Like, what are you nervous about? What on earth makes you feel like this world is different in 2021 than it was in 2004? What changed in this world that just shattered me? It was it growing up poor? Might have been. Like not having both parents. Mom died at the age of 6 months. Like what is the truth as to why the world is different? Was it when I found out Santa Claus was fake? Nah, that wasn't it. I can't pinpoint it. I just know I broke my leg 2 days before my 13th birthday. And in December of that year, 2006, 2007, there was nothing else I could ever feel but pure joy. I was depressed as shit. My hormones was raging. I was depressed. I was all over the fucking wall and I was just in my house all the time. So like there really wasn't anything to do but like do homeschool work and then play video games all day. When did life say you're in control now? When did I become an adult? When do I get that transition, that passage, that change? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because it's honestly getting to the point where I'm feeling like I'm not doing the right thing all the time. And I'm just eking by on like my charm and personality alone. It's insanely hard to picture myself in a relationship. Like it's insanely hard for me to be consistent with this even though I can talk about this for literally all my life. I can write poems with you guys and fucking shit like that. Like, but I think that I have to gain the audience first to then pivot them over. I can't be flip floppy because flip floppy streams that don't have a consistent flow generally don't do well. So, what do you want to do? And it bothers me that I think about that because that means I have to do what I've always done. Restrict myself. I didn't go to college. I didn't go away for college because I felt like I wasn't going to know enough out there and to learn all of that while going to school at the same time, but the shit was paid for, like everything. Room and board, books, tuition, like my out of pocket costs were going to be like $2. I didn't want to move because that's a shift. It's too big a shift. I had a girl at the time. Dad wasn't doing so well. I said, I got to stay there for them. Well, she was cheating on me, so yay. Yo, it is crazy. I'm post blocked on Facebook, so if anybody wants to promote the stream on Facebook, you can do me a favor. Yeah, okay, we were getting to that. We were gonna get to that fucking joke eventually. Yo, yeah, it was a shift in conscious thought. I just, I couldn't handle the idea of being not here. And ironically, I think that that's hurt me more than it's helped me, but I'm happy with where this is. I'm happy with what I eventually ended up being able to express because that was always here. I just need to know when I got that transition because I'm dealing with imposter syndrome to the max, and it's impossible for me to be like, yo, what up? Like, yo, easy clap, chat, boom, bada boom, bada bing, ba, ba. Like, that shit is annoying. Being frustrated is annoying because there's people I could be out there helping. Maybe somebody want to listen to this fucking poetry 8 hours a day. And here I am spiraling in my own head about like who's gonna care here and who's gonna care there and what's this and what's that. And it's like, what's wrong with you? Like what is your problem with yourself? Do you feel like you should be further off in life? Do you feel like you actually can't achieve these things that you put your mind to because if it takes more than 3 weeks of work, nah, it's not worth it? I can pick up Tekken every like week. And I'm like, why don't I get better? It's because you pick up Tekken once a week. Started playing League of Legends again, like moron. Now, like I win almost all my games. Win, 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 win. And if I don't win the game, I do well in the game. Like, what is the issue with saying, okay, you got to get more comfortable. You got to talk about different things. If you lead on to a political conversation after that, fine. But like, you can't be the angry man every time. You know, I care about shit. I like shit. Do any of you know I'm a filmmaker? Like, this is a monologue if you want to go even like into that. Like, there's purpose to everything. There's a reason why that's on, like, there's a reason why this shelf exists like it does. Like, that background is not an accident. That being cleaner is not an accident. The two paintings hanging above my head are not an accident. The framing of me directly on that part of the wall that has the light, so it looks like my hat fuses in, but then the bottom is like, sorry, fuck, like the shadow from the television, like that's all on purpose. I'm afraid to tell you that, and I'm afraid to spend time telling you that because I'm so worried about I gotta stream, I gotta get to the audience, I gotta make sure that they like what I'm giving them. You know, they came here for the politics and the easy claps and the damn Candace Owens stupid. Like, you don't know me though. Like I can play the angry guy all the time. Focus, please. Thank you. I could play the angry guy like all the time. But sometimes I just want to roll one up and like just chill and chat. Like, yo, what really is Ben Shapiro's fucking issue with like let's talk let's go some levels under. It's funny, like the first topic I was supposed to cover was what it's like to be black in America. I'm accidentally just explaining my fucking life and how hard it is for me to have this wealth of knowledge to be able to like the fucking tape. I wish I could show you. The camera will cut off if I move it. Um, my fucking table. This table that you can see it on in the corner. This table that I all my computer stuff is on. I built it. I built it. I made the metal. I put on the wood top, glued that shit. I built it. I built that table. And sometimes I just gotta say, you're gonna care about that. You're going to care about it because you care about me. And some days I don't feel like talking about this, that, or the other. I just want to have a fucking fun day. Let's watch Lou Ratchet videos until Twitch is like, nah, bro, that shit not cool on Twitch. Like, I don't get what I'm so scared of. I don't get what audience am I trying to take a piece of Hassan Piker's audience? Like, am I daycare? Am I the waiting room for daycare? I keep talking about him, but there's like at least 35 other streamers I watch. Now I don't talk about them as much. Am I trying to associate myself with that circle? Do I want to associate myself with that circle? That man probably can't write a poem. I spit bars. You came for bars. Yo, I just want you to you come in here, you better have your shit on lock. You come in here, you better have you better rap. I don't want to hear don't talk to me. You better rap. You better rap when you come in here. Like, yo, oh, I'll create a song and then one random chatter, I'll invite you to the Discord and you can spit bars over it. I wanted to play Detroit Become Human when I remember. Oh my god, remember Critical Function Overload? Like I got it. I'm double past that now. Why aren't I playing it? Oh, because I only get a few viewers every stream, so like it's not gonna be super hype as if like 50,000 people were all typing choice A, choice 1, 2, la la. Supposed to be playing Undertale with a friend of mine. We moved to Final Fantasy X. I could play Undertale with you guys. I haven't finished that game. I don't think I'm even remotely close to finishing that game. Let's play Undertale together. But I'm afraid that if I'm not consistent, if I'm not generating content for that YouTube channel, that people aren't gonna like it. So what now? What now? What do I do now? Do I keep talking about it, boring people until they're just like, all right, dude, like I get it, you're sad or whatever. Like, do I care about it? Yeah, you stayed for the stream for 30 minutes. Yo, I got streamers in the chat. They gotta go stream. Damn, bro, I'm gonna head out. Like, I gotta stream. Peace. Fuck, that's one less viewer. Why do I care? They stayed. They stayed. That viewer count that keeps staring at me on the left does not matter. Does not matter. None of this matters. You are an artist. Just create. Not everything has to be fucking perfect. You're so used to doing things for money that you can't even enjoy just creating for the sake of creating because you live in a country where that shit's not allowed, but everything we love and consume is literally art. Look at this. Look at this real quick. This fucking camera. On the stars. This shit smells awesome. Look at this. Look at this kaleidoscope. Yeah, I'm sure the marketing department designed that. The fucking marketing. I'm sure the fucking marketing department designed that. Look at my lighter. That's at least drawn. Hello, Ash. I like. Hey, Danny. Like, there's a reason. There's Ash was my first ADC. I bought this as a gift to somebody. I bought this as a gift to somebody because I wanted to let them know that I cared about them and I thought of them as like my first you're my first pick. That was the whole like idea of that. They was like, nah, I'd rather not. Like, thanks for the gift, but I don't want it. And I'm like, awesome, because we're living together, so fuck you. Um, that ended up terrible. We'll go into the story of this dreaded person one day. We'll have story day. We'll all go by the campfire, grab our s'mores, and you'll put me up on your TV using Chromecast, and we chill. Yo, yeah, Ash, art. That's drawn. That, that's like that's done. That's done art. Art. And I consume it without even thinking about it. But yet I'm afraid that like not a lot of people will like if I spend 40 minutes talking to you like about something important. Oh no, I did a Mr. Happy. Oh, I gotta tell my friend. I'm shouting you out on stream. I gotta tell my friend. I'm shouting you out on stream. So if you see the VOD, this is the I'm talking to you right now. I just did a Mr. Happy on stream and my teeth hurt so bad. People were like, "Yo, what the fuck is Mr. Happy?" I don't know if I'm allowed to show that. I think that like goes against TOS, but I'll link it to you. We could like listen to the audio together, and I'll like play it like somewhere like we'll just watch it together. But do a reaction video. But yeah, yo, like Black in America. Because all these problems stem from whatever socioeconomic like yo somebody was just talking to me about this. I forgot who it was. Oh my god, was it was I with waifu and punk, or was I with Danny? I feel like I don't know. I was with somebody and yo they said out loud and this shit triggered me. They said, "Yo, isn't it crazy? Like when you start thinking about like being a black kid who is somewhat excelling in fucking in school, how teachers will like ramp that shit up and start giving you mad compliments, being like, "Oh, you're so smart," like this and that. Were they just trying to like keep you up and up so that way you didn't like become like what the neighborhood kids were?" And it's like, yo, did they really care, or were they just trying to like bend you up the curve to be like, hey, look at this African American kid doing awesome in school? Like, I'm that fear, bro. I forgot who said it, but I was like, okay, at me, damn, yo, like fake, like everything. That's what it's like to be black in America. Everything's fake. Nothing is for nothing is for you. Nothing in this fucking country is for you. None of this shit belong to you. None of this shit. None of this shit. None of this shit, yo. None of this shit yours. Like, yo, the Civil War, son, was 100 and sorry, 200. Wait, really? 100. No. Yeah, it wasn't 200 yet. It hasn't even been 200 years since the Civil War. Civil War was. I'm trying to do the math in my head while talking to you guys. That's why I'm trying to multitasking. Um, Fuck it, let's just do it out loud. 180. Let's just do it out loud. Yo, let's just do this shit out loud. Okay. Yo, I used to be able to do calculus. Now I gotta say like addition problems out loud. Oh shit, son. Yo, math was my strongest subject throughout all K through 12. Like, it was crazy. I liked writing a lot and I liked ELA. I loved reading. Science was to me. I don't like practicality in my fucking shit. Like, you can't be wrong with the formula, and like it was just became more math. Um, yeah, it just became more fucking math. Good luck. Yo, algebra when I went to city college was hard. Like rudimentary math was like hard for me. And I was like, that's strange because you're telling me I forgot how to divide like into percents and shit, but I tested out of math as in to get into college. Like I don't have to take math classes. Oh my god, that was so weird. It's like, yo, your entrance exam in math was literally perfect, no wrong answers, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just good at that shit. So you test out of math, and I couldn't do, I couldn't change fractions to decimals. Yo, but you give me a motherfucking quadratic equation, you give me a string of binomials, you give me a string of them shits. You give me imaginary numbers. I used to be able to fucking do imaginary numbers. I used to be able to predict shit on a graph. I could enter it. Like I could, calculus shit was easy. Derivatives easy. Plug and play shit. I could remember the formulas easy. Plug and play. That's how you knew math was getting more difficult. They were like, "Yo, we're gonna test you. You have fun at the Capitol? No, no, I wasn't at the Capitol. I don't think I was at the Capitol. We're gonna talk about it though. We're gonna sadly watch. We're you know what? We are gonna go to the Capitol. We're all gonna go together. We're gonna see exactly what the fuck happened on January 6th. That's what we're gonna do.